MCGA Make CRO Great Again is now live and trading on the Nasdaq exchange. Moreover, Trump Media bought 684 million CRO tokens, and finally also, the Fed rate cut is now almost inevitable. Many things are now happening, so guys, I would say let's strap in and let's find out. Recently, Crypto.com and Trump Media announced the first ever CRO treasury company, Trump Media Group CRO Strategy. And now if you take a look at the actual Nasdaq, the first changes are becoming very visible because Yorkville Acquisition Corp, formerly trading with ticker York, has now been trading with MCGA, Make Cronos Great Again. In the official press release, we can learn a bit more about the actual changes. You can read here, Yorkville Acquisition Corp announces ticker symbol change to MCGA ahead of the Trump Media Group CRO Strategy listing. So very important, guys, it's a ticker symbol change. So for example, CRO is the ticker of Cronos, like BTC is the ticker of Bitcoin. So what really changes only the ticker symbol. So you can see here ahead of the Trump Media Group listing. So that still means the official business combination hasn't been approved yet by the actual SEC. So officially, the treasury company is not yet live. But of course, if it gets approved, and I think it's very likely, we'll see a lot more trading also for this Yorkville company called MCGA. While we're on the subject, I think it's also a great reminder to all of us that this whole move to the upside was not based on the treasury company buying in, because the treasury company is not yet live. So therefore, I think this mainly was fueled by a lot of hype and speculation, but the fundamentals will come into play later when this company will go live. And like for the short term, we might even set a bit of a double bottom here, exactly at about 25 cents. But of course, guys, this is only some dubious speculation, so always do your own research. Next up, though, we might have an even bigger story here regarding Trump Media, because Trump Media closes a deal to buy 684 million CRO tokens. And it's very important to mention here, we're not talking about the treasury company anymore. This is the actual Trump Media company that is hosting TruthFi and also the Truth social media platform. So this is, guys, not the treasury company. It is Trump Media on their own balance sheet holding now the CRO token. And 684 million CRO tokens, that's actually quite a lot. We're talking about give or take 2% of the current circulating supply. But let's read a bit more here. The Trump-backed company bought 684.8 million CRO at a price of approximately 15 cents per token. To be more precise, 15.3 cents. As a part of a 50% stock and 50% cash exchange with Crypto.com. And I think, guys, it is really important to mention 50 cents. That might sound like a big bargain. How could they buy for 15 cents only? But do remember, they probably already closed in on this deal, on the price, before the big announcements when we were trading at about 15 cents. So 15 cents is actually quite fair. They're doing this OTC, over the counter. Devin Nunes, the CEO of Trump Media, is saying the following about the deal. We're convinced that CRO has a tremendous potential to spread widely as a versatile utility token and as a superior form of a safe, fast payment and money transfer. So we're excited to add this innovative asset to our balance sheet. So this, guys, is really big. As you do see here, they're talking about a utility token. And you can see also the agreement is a part of a partnership that enables the CRO token to be integrated into the Truth Social and Truth Plus platforms as part of a reward system using Crypto.com's digital wallet infrastructure. If you take a look at the actual Cronos blockchain, you can also find the wallet now related to Trump Media. So here, 684 million CRO tokens worth, give or take, 172 million US dollars. So definitely not too shabby. It's good to know, by the way, that Crypto.com will be storing all these CRO on that platform. And this CRO will also be staked on the POS network. So they will be getting a bit of APR on their staked CRO as well. In addition to the Trump Media purchase, we also have some news regarding the US jobs data and also the expectations regarding the rate cut. But more about that, guys, after the quick word of today's sponsor. Interlude, the biggest game on the Cronos chain, is now available on Steam and soon also in the Epic Game Store as well. And not only the game, guys, is going live now, you can also trade their own token. You can see the in token is now available on the bigger platforms on Cronos, including also WolfSwap. Start playing now on Steam for free and also join their play to airdrop system where you can earn more points to join their leaderboard and earn some actual tokens. Link in the description down below. Anyways, let's continue now with some very important macroeconomic news, because this will have major impact on crypto as well in the upcoming days. So on Friday, we got the US job data, and this was very worrisome for Wall Street. Let's read a bit more down below. You can see here that the US job market is slowing down. In August, we saw an increase of 22,000 jobs. So the job market is still growing, but we do see a very worrisome trend, because in July, it was still about 79,000 jobs. So it is slowly decreasing the amount of jobs that we are growing. So soon maybe we might even start to lose jobs. As we can also see here with the unemployment rate, it rose to 4.3%, one of the highest numbers we've seen in years regarding unemployment. So really, guys, a big steps here regarding the US job market. And these big losses, they're also scary for Wall Street, because typically the job market is a great indicator of the overall health of the economy. However, there still is some hope. Investors are hoping that the US job market has slowed by just the right amount to trigger a rate cut from the Federal Reserve in 2 weeks' time. And this, guys, is very important. The Federal Reserve has a dual mandate. It needs to keep inflation at about 2%, but also needs to keep the American citizens employed as well. So if the job market is hurting more than inflation, then typically they are starting to act. And they do act, guys, by lowering interest rates. The lower the interest rates, the better typically it is for investor environment. And you can see now that in a few days, on the 17th of September, we have a 90% probability of a rate cut. But what is very new is this here. Now also there's a 10% chance for even a double rate cut, 50 basis points in September. We're still waiting for some more inflation data, but if this 10% number might even grow more, then this could be quite scary also for some investors. That's also why Wall Street was tanking a little bit. But if we see a very minor correction regarding the US job market and we still get that same rate cut, that could be a great risk-on environment for altcoins, but also, of course, for Bitcoin. That's also, though, why I'm still waiting for the 17th of September. Until the 17th of September, I still think the overall crypto market won't be moving all too much, because only on the 17th, we will get that clarity that CRO, that Bitcoin, that Ethereum all needs to start mooning again. So, guys, watch for that 17th. I will be live streaming, so don't forget to hit the like button and also strap in for these videos. If you take a look at all this news combined, I think it's the perfect mix for a crazy next leg up for CRO as well. What you're waiting for is this Fed rate cut that will create the environment for altcoin season. And if we have an altcoin season, we might see retail coming back. And what is retail looking for? Mainly utility tokens that also have promising ETFs or have promising treasury companies. And exactly that is what CRO does have. Trust Media, CRO strategy, and also Trust Media backing with utility on their own platform, guys. So I am very bullish on CRO. Let me know, though, in the comments down below what you think about this news. Are you still scared, or are you looking for that next leg up as well? Let me know in the comments down below. And also, if you want to learn more about CRO, check out this video here to the left of me.